Hi, welcome back guys. On this episode we're going to move to the engine bay, clear that out, start looking at the transom, hopefully start fiberglass and making it really strong. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, excuse the noise, we are getting closer and closer to the generator. As you see last week, that is pretty much done in there. I have left the main floor out because what I'm decided to do is when I start fiberglassing in here, I'm going to make a batch of resin up, sand obviously the other side before, resin wash it and get that protected so I can get it back in there. If stuff falls on it, I'll just sand it and resin wash it again, but at least I know it's protected from getting all the rubbish on it. So yeah, the main goal this week and probably next week, see how long it takes because there is quite a few things to do, is to go in here and start preparing all this engine room, getting a layer of fiberglass or a couple layers, should I say, all over it, fix the crack that was leaking, look at the transom. I've got to get all this windscreen out of there, windows out of there, and today's mainly going to be getting that out, cleaning up, assessing what I need to do, and just go through it all, and then we can start cracking on after today. Okay, that's all cleared out now, the windscreen's out. Like I said, I want to keep the windscreen because I'm going to get the mould off of it and basically copy it with some other stuff. Yeah, so cleaned all this out, hooped it out. It is definitely an awkward space to get in and out, and as you can see by the time lapse I set you up there, had to zoom in a little bit just so you can see. But yeah, let me quickly call in there and then we'll start again. Okay, and I'll probably have to set you up there when I'm doing stuff. But so this is the engine bay, or where the petrol tank will be, and the batteries and the bilge pump. It's quite long. It's just very tight. So yeah, I've already sanded this, which is a big bonus. Just getting the lighting towards this way quick. Which is a big bonus. I did not sand that, so that will need sanding, because obviously I want to reinforce all of this, reinforce it around so it's all structurally sound. Also to go round the side of it as well, because if you've seen the transom build, the transom cuts off here and it curves around there, so that's a double sheet of fiberglass, you know, one either side, and this is a single. Just trying to work out everything. So yeah, like I said, I've got fiberglass, sand this, fiberglass it, see how it is when I sand it, because if you can see, there is the fiberglass. Because what I did before I put the transom in is I put a couple layers of fiberglass on, or a layer, I can't remember now, I'll look back at the video, on top of the old stuff after I sanded this down. So it is structurally sound there, but we definitely want to reinforce all of this I'll see how it, like I said, I'll see how it comes off, because if you look, this is gonna be rubbish, so all that's got to come off. I might even end up getting down to where I've put the new layer on and putting quite a few sheets over, but I'm not too sure yet. Obviously I want to put brand new layers all over the floor, fix the crack which is right here. I'm sorry about the video, it is a very tight space. Yeah, and obviously close off any holes I find. Let me just quickly turn around, I'll show you the rest of it. Okay, and this is the other side. So yeah, all of these holes here, this is leading to the splash pad. This is where all the cables come in and all that. Obviously I'm gonna sand that down, fiberglass that up as well. Same as the top up there. It's quite a big area, to be honest with you. I think you can store quite a lot of stuff back here. That's quite tall. Goes all the way to the top, all the way to the bottom. So quite a bit of sanding. A little bit more than what I thought, but we'll get on with it. The bonus is that I forgot I did is I've already bonded paste all of this side properly. All it needs doing is sanding down, and that can be fiberglassed. This is the, if you watch the last episode, obviously this is the bilge where it comes in. So this is the area I'm thinking about closing off and maybe putting like a shut off valve, a valve that I can just open in case of emergency. So this will be fiberglass. Obviously all the board will be sanded and resin washed. So it'll all be 100% waterproof, airtight, well not airtight but waterproof. So if I did get a leak in here, there's more of a chance I can deal with it by shutting this off and just dealing with it in here. Because this bulkhead, obviously it goes all the way up. Obviously I need fiberglass all of this over here. This is where the join is, same as the other side, if you've seen that episode. So all of this will be fiberglassed, goes all the way up, properly shut off. Obviously the other side of this is the double beds, if you was wondering. So I think that's pretty much all I can talk about. Like I said, it's a very awkward space, so I'll have to set you up there, get some lighting down here, take the bilge pump out, take the hose out. I'll probably replace all these hoses because they're probably old and brittle, and this is the flow from if the deck floods or whatever. Also what I'm thinking of is these hatches, these cupboards. I'm thinking maybe to drill the rivets out, take it out, and pull it in from the inside, because then I can get a proper waterproof hatch and pull it over there. Same with that side, and that'd be a yeah, I think that might be a bit better, but I'll see how it goes. Like I said, this is all I needed to do today. It was just a quick one today. So tomorrow it's back to sanding and grinding it all down, and then we'll go through everything, see what we're going to start with. Yeah, so what I'm going to do now is I've just had a quick look over here, and they are, yeah, it's very dodgy repairs. So what they've done is, I'm guessing this is paint because it does peel off like that, but what they've done is, I don't know if the camera can pick it up, let me just get the light over it, is they put silicone underneath. That is all. Let me see. I'm a scraper. That is, yeah. I could probably rip all that out. So good job with doing this all properly, or as best as I can do. Yeah, this is bad, really bad. That's a massive chunk of silicone wedged in there. Yep, so that's another thing. And obviously I've got to repair, there was a hole on the outside. I've repaired it from the outside. I've just got to sand this down and put a patch over this, which shouldn't mess anything up. So what I think I'm going to do is just go over with a scraper and just start taking as much off as I can. I've only got a little while left here. Just so easy, it's just all falling apart, it's so dodgy. But I know it's solid on the outside. It's literally just the inner layer. But yeah, so I'll be back afterwards. Okay guys, I had to stop the time lapse quick just to show you. Yeah, the previous repairers, this is just unbelievable. I mean, I'm ripping chunks off, and if you can see, it's all got the paint underneath it. This has been repaired twice maybe, because this is the first layer. This one actually goes up there, or wherever it went. And then the second layer, and this is without me doing anything apart from just getting into the first little bit. But you can see I can put this all the way through. Nothing is holding this. Yeah. This is a patch. You can see the outline going up the stair, coming around, going down. Now, if you've seen my episode where I was working on the bottom, this section I actually had to reinforce outside because there was a crack going along it. So obviously they've repaired the outside, which I had to strip down because it was a dodgy repair, and obviously they've done the inside, and it is a joke. So all I've been doing for the last half an hour, as you can see, it's just all coming out so easy. I think the hardest part for getting this out is obviously, you know, when fiberglass goes around the corner, that is solid there, but everything else, they've just let me get you a better camera. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, so you can just see there's still paint underneath a patch I've just pulled out. The back still got paint. Like, they should be getting it down to at least the original fiberglass. Not trying to put it on top of bilge paint or whatever paint they've used in here, because this yellowy magnolia colour was actually all over the boat, so I don't know what sort of paint it is, but it's just horrible. So like I said, I'm going to just keep going at this, get all of it out, because this ain't too messy for me at the moment. And then obviously tomorrow, once the grinding starts, that's where it starts getting a bit messy and horrible, and today I don't really want to be doing that, so I might as well just rip all of it out. As you can see, there was just layers and layers, and that's just that section there. Anyway, enough moaning. we'll just carry on ripping it out. Like I said, gonna make it nice and strong so I'll never have to worry about it again. So yeah, we'll carry on. Okay, so this is a lot worse than what I thought. What they done is put 3 layers over up to a certain amount, and obviously like everything else they put it over paint, so it's just, when I pulled on a little bit, as you can see, there is layers and layers, and you can see there, that's where it went up to. So all this is original. Yeah, so I don't actually know what's gone on here. It stops a certain way, so I'm going to pull it off until then. Obviously this all needs sanding down again. It's just, yeah, very strange. They sanded this part up to here. You can see the line there actually, and how dark it goes along here. I don't know if the camera picks it up. So all of this is bonded perfect, attached, but obviously all the rest. And then when you get down to the bilge area, there was 3 layers across there. Literally just ripped it out, and just chunks of resin as well. No fiberglass in it, just resin where it's sunk to the bottom. So I'm gonna, yeah, like I said, I couldn't video it. The camera just wouldn't stay in place, and I was all over the place. Obviously, as you can see, I've ripped all of this out now. I'm just working my way back to the line. As you can see here, this is actually really good stuff. This is the original hole, but what I think they've done is they didn't sand it down in between the original hole and the new stuff they put down, so it's got the wax coating on it, so it wouldn't have bonded anyway. But yeah, so just carry on doing this, and like I said, that probably will be it for today. Tomorrow we'll come back, we'll rip all this out, start grinding it out and see what else we find. But obviously I left this part for last, so I knew all the rest of the floor was okay. I did notice a couple patches on this back, so yeah, like I said, up to there they've replaced all of that. And yeah, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, new day today. It's going to be sanding day today. Got all the stuff ready, got the flat disc. So we're going to sand all the back, bottom, go onto the transom, see how far we get today. I've managed to find my other phone holder, so that should be a little bit better to record in there. It's definitely going to be dusty, so I've got the old suit on. But yeah, let's get straight into it. Okay, sorry about the camera work. It is really difficult to get the camera set up and without it knocking over. So like I said, do a couple time lapse. Pretty much got majority of it sanded today. Looking so much better. The original hole. Obviously I hoovered it a bit, but I couldn't get it all up. I was thinking while I was doing it, obviously I got down to this white, just here, as you can see, white there, and there was white all along there and here, and I think that's like original filler or something. And then like I said, halfway through I was thinking tomorrow I'm gonna take all the white off as well, like I've been doing here, just so I've got new fiberglass going straight onto fiberglass instead of it going on to filler. There is a couple of places, as you can see, I have not done, and that just shows, you know, they're trying to put brand new fiberglass on top of that, and it's just not going to stick. But it will do to this. It's going to be really nice. I will go up on the sides as well. Still need to do that hole up there. I need to check out this, because what I think's happened here is all the resin's gone down and filled this in, so I might sand that a little bit more. So it's a bit difficult, like I said. This was completely full of resin, and now there's a nice curvature in there. I'm still going to put a couple layers of fiberglass around it, but that's why I said that's probably needs coming out a little bit, and then the build can be the lowest over there. My board, where I sanded the outside on the back half of this, I sanded to original fiberglass, and I put a layer of my fiberglass on top, and then obviously the boards, it is solid, it won't need cutting out. So like I said, I'll go to the original fiberglass and go onto that and bond it to that. It should be good. Anyway, that's gonna be enough for today. I'll be back tomorrow to carry on sanding, but hopefully we get it done. One more day of sanding, long day, just like today. Anyway, see you guys tomorrow. Okay, new day, miserable out there. So main goal, like I said yesterday, I'm now going to get all this white off, sand the hole that leads on the outside, and also sand around these two holes and these two. I know I'm going to put a seat over here, but I think it'd be good to block it off inside anyway, and then obviously fill the hole in. So yeah, that's the plan. Another dusty day, but today will be the last day of sanding. I'm gonna, even if I stay down here late, I just want to get it done. It's so horrible, so itchy and everything. But yeah, let's get on with it. Okay, just a quick update. As you can see on the time lapse, like I said, the camera footage is not the best, but I started sanding that white layer and it was literally just my fiberglass left on it. So I sanded all that down. It's now back to the original transom. You can see there's some voids where the bonding paste didn't get to, so in a way I'm glad I took it off, because we can redo all of this, get it all nice and fiberglass. It'd be basically like doing a transom again, but the wood's already in there. And then over here you can see I've cut a hole out, because this is actually double skinned where the engine mounts on. It's a very weird setup because it is about half an inch of plyboard there, and then I don't know if I can get you to see, but behind there's nothing. So what I think they've done is they've put that in there, which goes up to reinforce this bracket. But what I'm thinking is cut it out to a certain amount, like I have now, sand all this down to the original fiberglass here. This is a bit rough here, this is a bit dry, and then what I'm going to do is fiberglass this around onto the original hole instead of the double skin, so it's actually stronger. And then I'm going to put a board halfway up this time, fiberglass this down, so this would be a one hole now, and the top would be a double. That's what I'm thinking at the moment. I might change my mind, I might decide to cut further up and just put a board. It don't, you know, I'm just thinking through. But that's pretty much all the sanding done. I've done this side as well, the bulkheads. This is all sanded perfect, all up there. I need to check that little piece out there. So what I'm going to do now quick is just grind this down, go across the top as well, because I'm also going to reinforce the top so it's attached to the splash well, and go from there. Okay. Okay, and I've just quickly hoovered up. That's going to be it for today. That's been a lot of sanding. Like I said, I've done up there, I've done all that now. I opened that up a little bit more and sanded that. So yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. I've got to order some bonding paste because that's a bit more than what I thought I had to do. I thought I looked in there, but I'll get another batch, that's not a problem. And then we can assess and see what needs to be done first. Okay, see you guys tomorrow. Okay, it's a new day. Just in here checking it all out, see what I want to do. What I think I've decided to do is today will be another sanding day. I thought I was pretty much done, but I think I might. This will be the last day of this week, so this whole episode will be just a sanding in here. I know it's a bit of a bore one, but I want to get it over and done with, and what I want to do is open this up a bit more so I can get a board in there now. I'm thinking about it. Obviously the board will go in after I fiberglass the transom around into that hull, and then I can put the board in and then fiberglass over the top of that, over it again and around the corners and up there, just so I've got a nice bracket, and I know if I need to screw anything to it, I've got something instead of it being hollow. Also it will make it stronger for the outside so that also means going to that end. I'm gonna cut a little hole out of there, check that out. If it's the same, I'm gonna cut a probably about that size hole on that side, and see how it goes there, so I can fiberglass the transom to the main hull. Again, same thing. And yeah, so sorry, but another boring sanding day. That's horrible for me as well. But yeah, let's crack on with it. And that's cut out to the top bolts. Those two were filled when I did the transom and back. But yeah, so that's how high I'm going to go with the board. I don't think I need to go any higher than that, to be honest with you. It's only just to hold the engine. The other, like, that was the inner layer, it was quite thin, so it weren't actually doing much support for that anyway, so I'm only going to make it better. And I've cut up just a bit above this splash well, so I can fiberglass around that. I'll just quickly put another little board in, fiberglass, so it's all the same level, so it's flush. I've ordered the bonding paste. Like I said, this is going to be it for this week. I've just gave it a quick clean, hoover, acetone. I've ordered the bonding paste, that should be here soon. And then what I've been doing is preparing off camera, just like I said, acetoning all this up, cleaning it all. I will do it again before I fiberglass, but next week we'll be fiberglassing this bulkhead in and then bonding all this in, and hopefully also get onto the fiberglassing. It's all prepped and ready to go now, so that'll be good. So I reckon another week or two and we'll be done in this engine bay, and then from there, and that's a little while off, couple of weeks, we'll jump outside and start filling in all the little holes, especially along there's quite a few as you can see. Also I need to sand the the anti-slip and the rest of this, start getting it ready for painting really. Like I said, this is the last structural bit that needs to be done. I'm going to run into other things that I need to do, some holes that I want to patch up. I'm still thinking of what to do with these two cubby holes, if you want to call them. I don't know what you call them. But yeah, so get ready for this next week. Okay, see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Cheers.